So how in the world do you actually get your coaching business to make $10, $20, $30,000 a month without being sleazy, slimy, or salesy? I don't like any of that. And truthfully, I think there's way too much of it in this industry. And it's not something that I teach people. And yet the businesses that we built have been able to make over $10 to $20 million per year in profit. And so what I want to talk about with you is if you're just starting out and you want to make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month, how do you actually do that without that sleazy, slimy process? Here's the problem is most people, they end up becoming way too focused on the money. They end up becoming way too focused on bringing in the cash flow. Now I'll say this, I think to have a business, you have to make the cash flow be in your planning, your processes, the activities that you do in your business needs to be most important. You need to do the stuff that actually brings in the money. But in the way that you do that, the way that you communicate needs to come across authentically to connect with somebody, to solve a problem for them. And what do you truly feel called to help people with? For me, I feel called to help coaches, mentors, course creators that are struggling to market and grow their businesses. And I have a strategy, a system, a process that we've mastered over the last 21, almost 22 years for creating massive amounts of scale and sales without being sleazy or slimy. And so here's the way that you do that is you have to do two things. Number one, you have to address your thinking. You have to address how you think about your business, okay? Realize that sales does not equal manipulation. And you need to get out of this fear of rejection or worry about what other people might think about you. Okay, so these two things go double fold. I find that oftentimes what stops people from being successful is they're way too worried about what everybody thinks about them. And so then when they come out there to actually build their business, they don't want to be sleazy, they don't want to be slimy, but then they're not showing up in their authentic self because they want people to like them. They want people to trust them. They want people to buy from them and see their value. And all of that's great, but having that be your goal ends up falling flat. And so if you can figure out who is the person that I help, how do I help them the most, and you figure out exactly what their problems are. How do you figure that out? Well, they will tell you when you create an opportunity for them to tell you, when you create moments of conversation where you can listen to people and they're going to tell you what are they struggling with. And then you create a product around what people want. Here's the thing. You might have some great ideas and things that you want to share with people, but what do people actually want? That's what you need to start selling to people and figure out what they want. People don't buy what you want them to want. They buy what they want because they believe that there's a transformation and a result that's going to come out of that. And that's where we identify the niche that we are creating in our business. And then you create an irresistible offer where you package something in such a way that it's so good, so enticing, it sounds so appealing that it's hard for people to say no to it. That's in the form of the way that you package your content. And I'm not talking about like the colors or the branding, by the way, when I talk about packaging. I'm talking about the words that you use. Words are the packaging of sales. Words are the way that we express the value that people can get from it. And so in our irresistible offer, if we can figure out how to describe the result that we're offering and we promise to people to get them that result, people find it nearly impossible to say no when they are the right, most qualified person. And here's the deal. Most of the people that you're going to meet are not qualified for what you are trying to sell. They're not the right person. And that's okay. You might think that anybody who fogs a mirror is the right person, but that's not truthful. And even if your product could help everybody, you got to realize that just because it can help somebody doesn't mean that they're ready for it. And so here's what we got to identify is who are the people that are actively looking for what you have to offer. They're actively seeking it out. They're actively seeking that solution, that transformation. They're willing to do whatever it takes to solve the problem that your coaching offer solves, that your course offer solves, that your lead magnet solves, okay? And here's the thing. Those are actually the only people that are going to take action with you. We live in a world today where everybody is inundated with so much messaging. There is social media content everywhere. There's YouTube videos. There's AI. That information is everywhere. But the only reason why people actually take action anymore on any offer that you put out there is because it is directly in alignment with the perfect pressing problem that is festering in their mind, that is bothering them more than anything else. So what you do is you create an offer around a very specific problem that somebody has. Instead of something that's a Me Too product that solves everything for everybody and you're trying to reach everybody, I meet a lot of coaches where they say, well, I serve a wide range of people. And here's the problem with that. You may be able to help a wide range of people. There's a lot of people that your program can help. But when it comes to marketing it, when it comes to scaling, when it comes to reaching those $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 months, trying to help a lot of people is not going to solve your problem. You want to help the specific ones who are going to buy from you, that are going to stick with you, they're going to take action with you, and they're going to do the work. That's not everybody. That's not everybody. And it's not supposed to be. And so the way that we sell without being salesy is we identify what is the thing that they need more than anything else, that they are desiring more than anything else, and they've already sold themselves on it. In the back of their mind, this person is thinking, gosh, if somebody came up with this idea, if somebody offered me this, if somebody promised me this, and you got to really understand the psychology of where people are coming from to do this. You got to understand how they're thinking, how they're looking at your offer, how they're receiving it, how they're approaching it, how they're approaching the problem they have. And you got to speak to their inner voice. How are they talking to themselves about the problem that they don't even know subconsciously they're dealing with? And that, my friends, is where you tap right into not just the pain point, but the deepest desire they have. And the person then says, wow, okay, this solves the problem I'm looking for. I'm ready to jump in. And not everybody qualifies for that. Not everybody fits into that. So in your marketing, you want to make it very clear who it's for, who it's not for. You actually want to repel the wrong people. And this is a good thing because when it comes to marketing, when it comes to the algorithms on social media, when it comes to advertising, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to content creation, trying to make generalist content about a lot of different stuff is the fastest way to fail. It's the fastest way to not get results. And I meet so many coaches and course creators that do that. They're trying to cast a wide net. Worst move you can make. Biggest waste of time you can do. And it leads always to the worst possible outcome. And so when you can figure out very specifically, and this means getting rid of FOMO, okay? Getting rid of the fear of missing out on an opportunity to help somebody who might need what you have to offer. Become okay with the fact that there are people out there that you can help that you're not going to help. I'm going to say it again. You need to become okay with the fact that there are people out there that you can help that you're going to choose to not make an offer to help. Because it will amplify your ability to help the ones that are meant to work with you. By getting rid of that whole group of people, by culling them out of your system, by literally strategically aligning yourself away from people who might need what you have to offer. But because they're not going to buy from you, you don't develop your offer around them. You develop an offer around the ones who are going to actually purchase and get results. And this is one of the hardest things that I see people do because they're afraid of missing out on opportunity. You can't be afraid of that. And so then when you build an offer around what people actually want, and you start to create a lead magnet, you start to grow your email list, and then with that, you can sell to them something that solves their problem. What are you selling? Something that is the solution to the thing that they are looking for. We take the niche of what they want, their desire, you package it up into something that solves their problem, and then you find as many people as possible that are out there on the internet that need that. And how do we find those people? We create content. We create trainings. We create opportunities for conversations. And we promise, here's the key, we promise to be able to solve the problem for somebody. Now, you can't guarantee that they're going to get the problem solved, but you can guarantee that you have a path to get them there if they start to take action and follow through on the things that you're selling. And then what your job is to amplify that promise, that desire fulfilled, that wish fulfilled. They have a wish, they have a dream, they have something they want, and you are the answer to that wish. For my clients, I am the answer to the thing that they have been dreaming about most, that somebody would come along with a proven process, a proven system that they don't have to work more than 10 hours a week, so that they can even do it while they're working another job, so that they actually start to get results, so they don't have to burn a ton of money on advertising and can actually make the kind of money that they want to make in their business. That's what our coaching program does. That's what my Client Growth Accelerator program does. Below, there's actually a training that you can watch on how we do this and how that process works. I'd love to invite you to go check that out. I think it will really help you to get results in your business and to be able to take it to the next level, for you to have consistent income, for you to have clarity as to how you design your offer and your messaging, and so that you can have the financial and time freedom that you want. That's what I love and live for, is seeing people being able to experience their dreams, experience their dream business, experience their dream life. And that's what I've seen happen with hundreds of coaches that I've worked with over the years. I've helped thousands of people get started and hundreds of people reach 7-figure status. And I can help you as well. And I'd love to do that in my Client Growth Accelerator program. That's my premier coaching program where I work with you through every single day how to grow your business, build your offers, create your landing pages, create your sales copy, your ads, how to do the sales process, how to sell to people. What are the words strategically to say that are going to get people to buy from you, and more. That's what we cover in there. And it's not about being sleazy. It's not about being slimy. It's about learning how to make a connection with people that really need what you have to offer. And you just find those people. You find who are those people. They have a problem that you can solve, and you can create systems that actually find those people. You can use artificial intelligence to help you develop ideas for your marketing, to help you brainstorm the best ways to market and communicate with those people. All of my content, all of the ideas that I do, even this video right here was an idea that I got using our AI strategies that we teach. And I can show you how to do that as well in my accelerator program. I'd love to see you in there, and I'd love to work with you on that. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow our videos. We got thousands of videos here on this page, and it's time for you to start getting results in your business and making the kind of money that you can make. I believe you can do it. In fact, I know you can. You just got to take action. You got to get off your seat. You got to get off your hands, and you got to start doing the work and start reaping the rewards. I'd love to help you get there. We'll talk soon, everybody. Have a good one.